Hello there, this video is a little bit different than my usual recipe or tips and tricks videos, but I believe that these videos are very important as well to give you a little bit of insight into my life and answer all your questions that you have and that you share with me on the comments, what I'm truly appreciated of. Now, my channel is all about exploring new types of food myself, but learning together with you so I can help you improve your skills in the kitchen as a home cook. So I wanted to start with giving you value up front and give you 6 tips that may improve your kitchen skills as a home cook. So let's dive into it. Tip number 1 is taste, and again, taste your food while you're cooking. I've seen multiple cooks that are complaining that their dishes are bland or they don't know what to add or anything like that. It's because they do not taste enough. If you taste enough, you'll figure out what you actually like in your dishes and also take risks, you know? Most likely, it just needs a little bit more salt. Of course, it might also need some more acidity or a spiciness to it or texture. But most likely it needs some salt. So try out different ingredients and different flavors. And if you over salt one time, what happened to me before, trust me. But then you know what the limits are and you can take it back a notch. This way you find your own taste balance, and that is how you become a better tasting chef. But no worries, I'll have many videos upcoming that are all related to tasting and appropriately flavoring your dishes. So I would suggest to subscribe if you want to see those videos, of course. Tip number 2 is to observe the techniques that are being used in a recipe instead of memorizing a recipe. See how long something takes to cook, or see what kind of baking methods or cooking methods they use to make the dish delicious. Perhaps you learn how to roast a broccoli. Most likely, you can use that same technique for all the other vegetables that you want to roast. So learn these techniques as you go from the recipe so you don't have to rely on every single recipe all the time. Of course, takes time and it takes practice. Tip number 3 is mise en place, what is a French word for get everything in place and is a concept in every restaurant. Now, why is it so important to get everything in place? It just makes your lives easier in the kitchen because you're working more organized and you have all your bowls and cuts and ingredients ready for when you actually start cooking with heat or anything that is time bound. So make sure that you cut all your ingredients beforehand and also have a bowl ready for all your garbage and your peels and everything so you don't have to walk to the garbage bin all the time. Tip number 4 is to master temperatures. I wish I knew this tip way before when I started cooking. It has taken me a while to figure out what the right temperatures are. I always got taught on culinary school how to feel how tight a steak needs to be for it to be medium or medium rare or well done. But honestly, I don't like that method very much. I rather have a thermometer that I can stick into my meat and basically see how hot the internal temperature is. That way, you know how done it is. So buy a good thermometer and measure all your meats, all your cuts. And one very great kitchen appliance that I will make a video about as well is a sous vide system. It makes the perfect steak every time. It's a foolproof kitchen appliance that if you get started, it's a great appliance to have in your home. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can pick one up for yourself. Tip number 5 is to slow down and have patience with your food. I understand we want to sometimes just be done with cooking and eat the delicious meal that we've made, and that's okay. But if you're learning to cook, it's very important to slow down and observe everything you're doing. Pay attention to how you cut, pay attention to timing, and there's so many elements to cooking that if you slow down and you give yourself a little bit more time, you will eventually learn way more of that. So I will not say to do this every time you cook, but at least once in a while, spend a decent amount of time and love in the kitchen to learn more techniques and of course, train your taste buds. And then you can speed up and go as fast as you want because you've automated some techniques. So practice the slow way and then go fast once you've mastered some techniques. And tip number 6 is to maintain your equipment well. And for God's sake, buy a decent knife. I want to stress this enough. There are many kitchen appliances that are great. There is one that I think is crucial in every kitchen, and that is a proper chef's knife. If you want to invest in anything in your kitchen, buy a proper chef's knife, because I've seen people, and it breaks my heart, cut with a paring knife or any kind of small knife this big. What do you... I want to ask these people.
Why are you making your own life miserable in the kitchen? Honestly.
Honestly, I don't know why people do that, but trust me, a chef's knife or a large knife will definitely help you in the kitchen, and it's so much more easier to cut all your ingredients. Also, it's very important to keep it sharp, so that's what I mean by maintaining. There's many ways of maintaining different kitchen appliances, but for a knife, it's very important that it's sharp, it's safer, it's easier to cut. Just invest in a sharpener, please. Or best, a whetstone. But that's also for another video. Now, these are some of the basic tips that I think can help anybody in the kitchen become a better home cook. But of course, there are so many tips and tricks out there, and also recipes that you can learn from, that I would like to teach to you. But the only thing I want to ask from you right now is to leave a comment below on what you are struggling with in the kitchen, or a specific kitchen tip or technique that you would like to learn, or maybe it's even a recipe that you would like me to explore and teach to you via this channel. Because I would love to explore new recipes and new kitchen techniques that can help all of us who's watching this channel. So if you can please leave that comment below of what you would like to learn or struggle with, or that recipe, then that would be highly appreciated. I will definitely have a look at all your comments and see which ones I like the most to make a video about. And I'll also make a video about the ones that get upvoted the most, so we can have a bigger impact even more. You know, because I started this channel back in February 2023, after 4 years of procrastination of starting a YouTube channel. I am very passionate about making videos, and I've been cooking since I was little because I come from a culinary family and I've went to culinary school. I've always been exploring different recipes, trying to cook crazy things that I really love or saw on the internet. And right now, I want to merge the two passions together and create great videos for you and also for myself to explore new things in the kitchen and improve my filmmaking skills to make sure that I can bring as much value to you and anybody out there who wants to become a better home cook and likes to watch my videos or recipes. So if that interests you, please like this video and subscribe. But if you have been supporting me so far, I'm already so grateful for you watching right now. And also, if you've been watching my other videos, thank you so much for supporting me by just spending time with me through these videos. It truly means a lot to me. And that's also why I would like to know how I can help you better improve your kitchen skills. Now, I know this has been a little bit of a rant, but I just wanted to make sure that I express my gratitude to you for watching my videos, because honestly, it's crazy to me that we've already reached 850 subscribers and we're almost reaching into the thousands within just a couple of months. It's mind-blowing to see that so many people are actually engaging with my videos and leaving sweet comments. Some of them are also maybe not so sweet, but they're funny. And I'm really stunned what an impact my videos already have made on some of you by just sharing a simple recipe or a tip, and that you're so thankful for that. And for that, I really mean it when I say thank you. I'm so glad you jumped on this journey with me together and that you're supporting me and this community. I hope we can build it out even further, of course, so we can have a laugh, discuss, and make even broader talks about recipes and kitchen tips. But this is absolutely already life-changing for me, and I hope it has given you value in any other way as well. Now let's dive into some of your comments. I've got only a few here on my phone. Just to kick off the first Q&A. So the first question was, what is the fastest or easiest way to cut an onion? Now, I would say there's many ways to cut an onion, and that's why it makes it a little bit of a difficult answer, because it depends if you want to have onion rings for a burger or a soup, or if you want to have thinly diced or minced onions. So for now, I would say cut in half, peel, and then decide what kind of onion you want. You can do half a ring, so that's very easy. Or you can cut it vertically, then horizontally make some cuts, and then vertically on a 90-degree angle again. I know that might not really get across well, so I'll make a video about how to cut an onion in multiple ways for different purposes. So stay tuned for that. How and when to use what kind of herbs? Now, this is also a very difficult question, but I would say one tip I can give you for working with herbs and spices is to literally taste the herb or spice by its own and then decide, does this flavor profile of the herb fit in my dish? And if you're not sure, just try it. Take a risk, throw in a bunch of herbs, and see if it works. You can also look up any of the classic combinations, such as Italian seasoning with oregano, parsley, basil, etc. But of course, it takes practice and tasting the different herbs. Now, some of the most frequent, let's say, meme comments, I would say. Are you Dutch? Got asked, I think, maybe a few hundred times on shorts. Ja, ik ben Nederlands. Yes, I am Dutch. I am looking forward to the next 100 comments asking if I'm Dutch. I know I'm not American and I have an accent, but I hope that satisfies your answer. Nice garlic. Nice garlic. Nice garlic. Nice garlic. Yep, nice garlic. The internet. Now, these are some answers to some of the comments, but I also wanted to provide a little bit of insight who I am. I am a 29-year-old Dutch guy who was born and raised in Amsterdam and now currently living there still with my girlfriend. And I have a full-time job. I do these videos next to my full-time job. I truly enjoy them, and I love it when somebody leaves a comment that they actually really enjoyed some of my recipes or they tried it and it was really nice. So I'll continue to explore many different cuisines. I'll make sure to think of more kitchen tips, and I think together we can become astonishing home cooks to impress ourselves and anybody around us. You know what they say, love goes through the stomach, so let's continue to spread some love together. And then for now, if you're new, thank you for watching and joining the community. But if you've been watching all my other videos, thank you so much for being an early supporter of my channel. I truly appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.